the day, and today I'm going to be using La Tierra Mojada, and I probably butchered that, but basically it's the wet earth in Spanish. Now, I got this off the BST, so I did not get the matching aftershave, but I did get Cresote, which is, according to Mr. Douglas, it pairs very well with it. So, it is not the same scent, but I gotta say, it's not close either, but it works well with it. So it does pair well, but not in the sense that it's a similar scent. I gotta be honest, I get like almost an Irish Spring soap out of this, which isn't a bad scent, although I think it's funny that I think he does make an Irish Spring soap. But I can sort of get the whole earthy, watery, aquatic notes. I can kind of get that in this. I have tried Petrichor from Barrister Man, and I have tried After the Rain by, what are they called? L&L Grooming. Sorry, Scott. Will from B&M is obviously in New York, but Scott from L&L is in Georgia, and you know, Douglas is from Arizona, Texas, something like that, California, but none of them have smelled what I smell, and maybe that's because I live near a lot of concrete, and it's just basically grass, but, I mean, the closest one has been Petrichor, just off the puck, but I gotta say, the one made by Scott, who is in Georgia, was probably the least close to what I know of the smell of the smell of the earth after a rain. But anyway, we'll be using not Razorock, jeez, it's been a minute. The General by Clothing Razors with the Maggard MR5. As always, a tried and true Razorock Plissoft. I already showed you the splash and soap. We won't be using any alum because the splash, as usual for PAA, has alum in it, so no need to overdo it. And we've got like 3 days growth, 4 days growth, something like that. I gotta say, ever since I really stopped doing videos on like a weekly basis, I've really stopped counting how many days, and it's more of just like, do I need to shave? No? Okay. So, I don't think it's more than 4 days, just off the amount of growth. But it's certainly not like more than a week. So, one thing I do love about soft soap is you don't need a lot. And I mean, these aren't like, these are almost crows. Actually, you know what, I go so far to say they are crows. Now, this soap does actually have scent notes to it, it's just not the wet earth and, you know, guess what that smells like. But, there's like 10 notes to it. And I can't find a note card and some paper. I do know that this is, according to the page, is that this is modeled after a cologne, and then with a PAA twist. So I'm not exactly sure what that twist is. But yeah. Now, I'm not going to retract my Irish Spring scent, but I will say that it is actually pretty nice. It's very fresh. It's very aquatic. I don't really get any soil notes out of it. So, obviously, desert is not soil. Not really, at least. In completely unrelated news, me and my girlfriend let my dad, who was the one who gave us the dog, let him have Luna until Tuesday. The dog is going crazy, man. Admittedly, we don't have the time to watch her all day, but she started digging in the carpet, man. And I was cool with, you know, the puppy pads and training her, but the digging in the carpet, I mean, like, it's so bad, I know I'm not going to get my deposit back, which was $500, so it's not, like, end of the world, but I'd like my $500. Oh, the blade is a Protouch MG on the second shave. I like the scent. I'd put it, scent strength wise, definitely a 7. I'd say the only one I really had a problem with was that tea one, not black tea, Tea Party 508, 507. But I mean, because that one I just smelled smoke, I just smelled soap. But all the other ones are really strongly scented. Today is the Eclipse. I did not buy any shades. I cut myself a little bit. It looks like Walmart has some. I don't know if it's still going to be in stock when I go in the morning. I just didn't want to go today and I'm kicking myself for it, but hopefully Walmart has the Solstice shades that I can buy. They were like $4 online, but it said in-store pickup only, and I can't even order online, which is weird. But I'm looking forward to that. I've never actually seen an eclipse. Okay. Yeah, I cut myself a little bit. Looks like that was already a bump. So I won't count that. Okay. I do find that the slickness with most soaps gets better after the first pass. And I think that's mainly just because I tend to overload, but I don't add enough water, which I'm still working on. But, I mean, it never, at this point, because I know I had that whole issue probably, oh god, for you guys new to my channel, probably about 20 videos ago. It started at the one with the Dead Sea, and then it went for about 6 or 7 shaves after that. But basically, I still add too much soap. But I only managed to compensate for the water amount after I splashed my face for the first pass. After the first pass. Jeez. It's 2 a.m. No, normal prices, and I'm not going to knock him for this, because I'm sounding like a broken record. Oh, because I know I got like 3 new subs. I don't know if I get all the subs, because I don't think I've gotten like 380 notifications, but for the new subs, fun to say that, I'm sort of a price guy, and I don't knock a soap's performance for the price, unless it's like seriously they're lacking in performance, or the ingredient list is noticeably lacking. Now, what I will say for PAA, in general, is that their soap prices are amazingly cheap for what they are. That I prefer Crown King over the base, over the regular one. So, this, if it focuses right, I'm going to assume it focuses right. So, this is the regular formula, just their regular Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements formula. They also have a Crown King one that they only have for special soaps. It's a pretty good nick. You guys can see it? Pretty good. Anyway, so I prefer the Crown King base, and I've got a few different soaps in both bases, and I just prefer it more. But that is not to say that the regular soap base, for lack of a better term, is bad. It's just if you have 2 bases and they're both vegan with no lanolin in it, then personally I think the one with more butter is going to be better. Oh, ingredients. While we're we're talking about that, would help to make sure my hands are not entirely wet. So, potassium stearate, glycerin, potassium cocoate, aqua, potassium cocumate, which is just cocoa butter, sodium lactate, potassium shea butterate, shea butter, potassium castorate, castor oil, I think, potassium stearate, potassium avocadoate, and parfum. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the dog. So, yeah, man, it was just really bad. She was tearing a bunch of stuff up. It actually got so bad that it looks like she cracked her nail. Not about halfway through, but about 1/3 through. So, when I get her back Tuesday, I'm gonna have to make an appointment for the vet on Saturday. But I get that I'm gone all the time, and admittedly so is my girlfriend. We're gone for about 6 to 8 hours out of the day when we're working. But just all of a sudden she started just tearing stuff up. Like she started tearing up her puppy pads while we were home. So me and her just got really frustrated, and luckily my dad offered to take her for a few days. And he's got another dog, and he works from home, so she won't be like too lonely. Ironically, we usually have no problem with her over the weekend. But yeah. This is gonna be a 4-pass shave. I normally only do 3, but why not? As you see, I think I'll load it for maybe 15 seconds. I usually don't load for more than 15 seconds. Unless there's some specific reason I'm trying to. It looks like Colonial Razors is finally going to put out a stainless steel General for a, oddly enough, pretty fair price, $60 for head and handle, which is weird because the brass was what was it, 99 originally or something like that? 99, then it went down to 60. I never bought either because I don't like unfinished brass, but the handle has knurling on it, so I'm picking it up. It's not released yet, obviously, but trust me, when it is, I will be picking it up. $60, stainless steel, knurling on the handle. Nothing else in my life, really. I finally took off some vacation days. I have like 60 hours left. Granted, I have it until March of next year, but yeah. So I took off 4 days. I took off October 3rd and the 4th, so my birthday the day after. And for you video gamers, people say video games are just gamers. But anyway, for people who play video games, I took off the, I think it's September 22nd and 23rd. I took off basically the day Guild War 2 comes out, and then the day after. Oh no, then the Monday coming up, because it comes out on Friday. So, along with that, I pre-ordered Divinity Original Sin 2. I pirated the first game, and the second one was just looking so good that I was like, you know what? I stole, sort of, the first game from them. I might as well buy the second. That's starting to burn. That hurts. What a good little nick. As you see, I still got plenty of lather. That's why I like sort of soft-ish soaps. I mean, the Bear Stearns Man, what's it called? The Cresote base is pretty hard, and I know their reserve base, which needs its name changed. But their reserve base is kind of pasty. It's almost about the same consistency as PA, just a little bit firmer. At least when I get it in the samples. I haven't bought any of the full containers because I don't really like the scents. But yeah. But I like the soft dish ones just because it's really easy to load. I don't need to dig into it with a synthetic brush. Okay. And you guys can look, still plenty of lather. And nothing else really besides that. For you new subs, I am really just mainly on Facebook on the Shave the Man group, Razor and Brush, but if I don't personally know you, or if you just send me like an invite, I'm not going to accept it. To be honest, if I haven't had a conversation with you, I'm not going to accept it. And the only reason, well, a few reasons, is A, I don't know you, and for those who are on my friends list, you can see I have like 40 friends, because I talk to all of them, mostly. And it's nothing personal, it's just I don't have like a separate YouTube, Facebook account. It's my actual Facebook. Now, I will add you if A, we've spoken, or B, we've done some sort of trade, which usually means we've spoken. But yeah, I just get some invites from people I know are in the shave groups, and I see them, and I've got mutual friends with them, but I've never had a single conversation with them. And I try not to sound super elitist at all. I'm just frankly saying I take the Facebook friend thing kind of literally. You know, if you're my friend in real life, then I'll accept you. And that's not directed at anyone. I've just received a good number of it. I cut myself twice, both on previous bumps. Yeah, those really hurt. Look. Okay. So I know the splash is going to sting for that. Alright. Keep on thinking about doing videos, and then I learned something. So obviously the camera, my phone, is hanging from right there. I have it flipped because the Moto G Plus front camera is a 13 megapixel, can do 60 frames per second. The back camera is like 5 and only does 30. But I learned that I could watch YouTube while I shave, or watch a video or something like that. And so I've been hanging my phone up here. The exact same place where I do videos, but I just watch a video or something like that. It's just so relaxing. And really, I haven't had anything new to shave with. I mean, I can do old products, but I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 products I haven't done a video of, maybe. At least it's, you know, on the shelf there. If it's not on the shelf, then I don't like it in the first place. And I've got to really not like a soap to not even shave with it. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna wash off and clean up, then we'll get to the splash. In momento. Barge hit pause first. Alrighty, two things. So, next soap up is going to be Lavenel. It's still glissant based, I think. I can't remember, and I really should say. But I didn't want to. I got this used as well for $40 ship instead of paying like the $50 plus the $10 for shipping. So, save myself $20. Someone put it on for the brand new one, brand new, $2 more ship. I was mad. But soap is soap, just different container. So, Cresote. I don't know if that was me, if it was already like that. I know PAA labels aren't waterproof. So, just genuine Cresote after shave splash. Alcohol, carrot seed, hydrosol, Cresote resin, glycerin, carrot seed extract, aloe vera, and alum. Ironically, this really smells like aloe to me. Like, really smells like aloe. I don't know what the actual thing smells like, so I can't tell you. But I do know that it does have a decent bit. Let me compare to another one here. It doesn't have liquid silk in it, but it's got more or less the same ingredients. So maybe it's just the nature of the actual stuff. But I like the color of it. So there's also going to be that PAA Fougere Gothique. I know that's on pre-order. I thought about it, man, and I can't justify paying $27 for a soap. $25 is my cutoff mark. Does smell like aloe vera out of the glass, but it's a really nice scent. It doesn't smell like that at all when you actually put it on. Oh man, I really wish I were taking a soap of this. This is a really nice scent. Oh, I could. Oh man, Douglas, really nice job with this. I really like this. So this is $24.95. It's worth it. I don't think I've ever said that. Okay, if I've never said that, I do say Alt 11 is worth the $25. It's a shame this doesn't last longer. I guess we'll see. But I really like this. So, really good shave, except for those two spots, but it was a razor going over a bump that was already there. Really like that. And I love how their splashes go on. It's just sort of like very obviously wet, but with the alcohol, it's not too burny, but it settles very nice into the skin. I mean, look, I can pull now. It's not an oily, like some of them. But I'm done, guys. I get the idea, just like Dorm. I don't live in the desert, so I can't say how close this is. I know Petrichor by B&M smells just like dirt. Some people say, oh, it smells just like, X, Y, and Z. I get dirt. That's the closest one that I've smelled to actual smell of the earth. But it's a pretty solid scent. Rating-wise, I put it about, I'd say 6.5. But yeah, so Lavenel going to be my next shave. There was a guy, I mentioned Fougere Gothique, and I'll wrap this up quickly. So, with the whole devil-looking thing, basically in the advertisement, he basically gave away all this stuff, supposedly. He hasn't sent me a tracking notice, and it's free. I'm not going to bother him about it, but he basically gave away his Petrichor set to me. So, assuming that he actually went through and shipped it to me, I'll be getting that. Don't know when, no tracking number, but if I get that before my next shave is due in 3 days or so, then I'll use that. But otherwise, Lavenel along with the matching splash, But alright guys, that is a really nice splash scent. That is a shame there's no matching splash of that. it pairs well, but it's not even remotely close. But alright guys, I'm out. It's probably late. So good night. Don't look at the sun.